Thank you, all of the adults who participated to help these children. Isn't it nice to see their faces? Do we have smiles on our faces today, or do we look glum and gloomy? Oh, come on. I want to show you something, okay? You adults don't get to see it, sorry. They're too small. Okay, this is me. You guys can pass this one around. This is me when I was 10, and that's my family, my mom, my dad, and my three brothers. The one was really little. He was only about 3 months old in that picture. So I was almost 10. This was around Thanksgiving. So I guess I had probably already turned 10. So, and if you notice, you don't see a smile on a real big smile, a grin with my teeth showing. No? Okay, here's another one. This is of me when I'm older. This is with me and my brothers. And do you see a big smile on my face? No, huh? Kind of odd, huh? That you're taking a family picture and you're not smiling? Well, I mean, I had a little bit of a smile on my face. Then this was another one. This was one of our church pictorial pictures. And my dad didn't go to church, but he took a picture with us, which I was very happy. But do you see, I only had kind of a, no, not really a big smile on my face, just kind of a, yeah, kind of a straight kind of, I mean, you could tell I was trying to smile, but I really wasn't smiling. Well, there's a reason behind that. Because I had done something that I was told not to do. Now, this was when I was 10 years old, but now when I'm 15 and 16 years old, I'm still not smiling. So, what I have in this bag is something that no one except me gets to touch in my house, okay? But it is super, super special to me. And here's the first piece of it. Isn't that adorable? Look at that. He's so sweet. Okay, but again, he's very special to me. Not my children never touched it. My husband never touched it. Only me. This is my prized possession, the most prized possession that I own, besides my children. Isn't he cute? This is the most adorable cookie jar that I think was ever made. I'm impartial because it has a very special meaning. This sat in my house as a child. My mom baked cookies. My mom would put cookies in this jar. I wasn't allowed to open the cookie jar ever. This cookie jar was made in 1952. So he's an old cookie jar. I have another one that the kids can open, but nobody touches this one because I don't know if you can see it really close, but if you look, he's got a bunch of tiny, tiny little cracks on him. And I think I would probably be very heartbroken if something happened to this cookie jar. Well, as cute as this cookie jar is, as sweet as it is, that cookie jar got me in trouble. Do you know what the 5th commandment is? Honor your father and mother. So, just honoring your mother and father, okay, that entails obeying them, listening to when they tell you to do something or not to do something, correct? Listening to all the adults in your life. Well, one particular day, my mom, we lived in the same house for a very long time, and I love that house. My dad built that house for us. Well, it had wood floors. People don't really know what wood floors are now because we've got tile and we've got carpet. But when you walk down the hallway, anybody have those in their house? I have them. You can hear people coming. Well, Mom baked cookies, and she put them in that jar. The jar sat way up in a clear cabinet on the top in the kitchen because she didn't want anybody touching it because that jar meant something to her. That was the first thing my dad let her buy after they got married. And it cost her more money than it was supposed to. But anyway, put the cookies in the cookie jar. And she looked at me and she says, Joanne, don't you dare get into that cookie jar. So, what do you think I did? Well, almost. I pulled the chair over and I was climbing up, and what do you think I heard coming down the hallway? Creak, 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 as my mom walked. I jumped, I got in a chair, jumped on the counter, and was reaching for the cookie jar. I heard that creaking, and I jumped off of the cabinet. Boom, she heard me jump. So she already knew. How do parents know these things? Well, they used to be kids too, so they know how to do things. So she come in, she goes, were you in the cookie jar? No, I wasn't in the cookie jar. She goes, do not lie to me. And my mama always shook her finger in my face. Oh, I hated that so bad. I tried not to do that when I grew up. She goes, you were in the cookie jar. I said, I didn't get in the cookie jar. She goes, you're lying to me, Joanne. And I said, I'm not lying to you, Mommy. I didn't get in the cookie jar. Well, was my intention to get in the cookie jar? It was. Well, she decided she was going to hit me. And so you know what I did? I ducked. I'm going to pretend this is my counter. And when I ducked, I hit my face on the edge of the counter. I broke off my tooth. My tooth went through the top and the bottom lip, and there was blood everywhere. Not only was I being disobedient, I got hurt because I didn't pay attention. So all those pictures you see, I have what they call a bridge. It took 3 years for my mom to finally decide to put that bridge on. But I never liked my smile after that because I had done something bad, and my smile always reflected that. You need to please, please, please be reverent, be respectful, obey your parents, because God gave you to your parents, and your parents tell you what to do because they know what's best for you. Even though you may not think so, they tell you, don't get in the cookie jar. Please don't open the refrigerator. Don't do this, don't do that. There's a reason behind it. They're trying to build a beautiful character. They're trying to build a beautiful person that will grow up to be a wonderful adult and will have beautiful smiles on their faces. So after church, I will meet you in the lobby, and I will give you each a cookie out of my special cookie jar. Okay? I made them fresh yesterday. They're just plain sugar cookies. I wanted to make sure there was nothing that anybody couldn't eat. Okay? All right, you guys go back to your seats. Have a good Sabbath.